my son called. And that's another thing I've kind of let go of. Like, Ian would let them like play video games in the store while he shops or something, and I've never wanted to do that. But now today I'm like, go sit in McDonald's while I go and try to get some things done. Because they're busy, they're fast, they're all over the place. But Ethan's 12 now, and Aaron is he knows to listen to Ethan or he's not gonna get treats. So Ethan has his own little system with him now. And not that it's perfect and they don't fight or anything, but they're just funny. I love these boys. I loved being their mom. I love being their homeschool mom, and I love that they're about to go back to school too. So I'm like, we're gonna do a video about it. We're gonna say, bye kids, you're going to need your strength. So that's where I'm at. It's like, I've done this race and it was a time for it. God was very clear with me on what and how and on how long, and I was so grateful for Leave Virtual. Leave Virtual was such a blessing. I had to tell them, it was a sad bye-bye. I just kind of there were promptings that I would like to explain, but I think the video will be super long. But I believe that God was nudging me, like, just, it's okay, like, and even it's okay that I'm waiting still for a school for them to go to, because I'm not going to have them all over the place, so the lady saying just come on Monday. Even the people at the student assignment advised me. They were like, just wait till Monday and come then. We've been out all day, and so they're very productive today. But I don't think, with everything I got going on right now and some new developments, things have been just happening so fast, and good things like again, I said, humbling and disciplinary things that God's been doing, and it's been so good. It's been so refreshing, renewing. And I told the sisters this morning, it's like oil on my hard head. Oil on my hard head. I try not to be a hard head with God, but I totally am, regardless of how hard I fight for not being, or how hard I fight for perfectionism. I still have those moments where I'm just like, Murdo, get it together, like, listen to what he's saying, calm down. And also that I absolutely need him. I absolutely need God. I cannot. Everything I've accomplished, everything I've ever done, and all of what I am today is because of my relationship with God. Let me see that eyelash. Oh, it's doing okay, I guess. It looked like it's, that that ain't working, okay? That's not working. Now it is, okay. Fix that. There you go. Oh yeah, that don't look too good. Okay. Anyway, so I'm so grateful. I'm absolutely grateful that I serve an awesome and mighty God who loves me, who cares for me, who puts me at the top of his list of love, and cares enough about me to send his only son to die. So this is not supposed to be a preachy video. I don't even know why I said all that to you, but it's just to say that the things that God has been doing, which I'll share later, even with the illustrations, I'm taking videos and pictures because I have to do a video on it. And the reason I have to do a video on it is because it's been all God. And I want to make sure I have proof so nobody thinks that it was me. I know it's a low budget book and it's exciting and all that, but man, I learned quite a bit doing it. And that was really the whole point in going into it, was that I would truly get some good old fashioned learning about my book, about how to do it, because I was like, man, I've been writing and I haven't published anything, and I wasn't looking forward to it, honestly. Hi. I let them sit at McDonald's and they're done. Hi, mommy's right here. So anyway, I'm learning, I need a break too. I can't just be doing stuff for the kids all the time. Absolutely, I love them. Absolutely, I want to be all up in their business, and I will be, and I will not stop. Even with them being in school, I will not stop being in their business. And Ethan is straight up 12. It hit me right away. There was no no break at all. Just 12. I'm even thinking about buying some chicken nuggets, okay? Because I'm not a mom who buy processed chicken nuggets and frozen stuff. But again, I'm releasing the bougie. I'm not have to make their chicken nuggets. I don't have to make professional, delicious, chef-driven chicken nuggets. I'm not gonna be able to when I'm working.
Chicken nuggets. Sure.
No, because that was my big thing. Like I want y'all to eat real chicken.
Yeah.
And I think that the chicken nuggets that's in these bags are not real. See? I don't think they're real. How do you get a shape like that? You know, how do you get shapes like this? This can't possibly be real. They might, but they still smashed it up and all that stuff. So anyway, no judgment on you moms who decide that that's what y'all want to do. But this has not been something I was doing. But honestly, I'm looking like at this bacon I'm looking at the bacon that's cooked already in that box that's processed on the floor. And I'm thinking, listen, I'm gonna put that bacon right in the microwave. It's so good, but it is very, you gotta know if you got bacon.
Hey, Mommy, can I go get some of that fish?
Yes, you can.
Thanks.
It's not fish though, it says white chicken. Or maybe it's not, I don't know what it is, but yes, you can have it. Aaron, you need to check and see what it is though. But if you got bacon in a box, you don't even try to act like it's healthy. Don't even try, okay? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They can have it. Yeah, those are my boys. Yeah, right? I know, everywhere we go, we're the chocolate. I like the shirt. Stop texting and just feed me. Nice reminder. Oh my goodness. So anyway, so everything's been just like moving so fast. So what I've been doing is taking deep breaths and breaks, and I have an opportunity to go all expense paid to this huge training in Orlando. Again, I can't talk about anything. I can't do it. I'm gonna talk about it, but I don't want to tell it yet for some reason, not publicly at least. I'm just not ready for that. I have shared it with people, but I'll be ready to delete my video. Like, is that too much information? Because I'm still not sure. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. But I'm about to be able to pay for me some more education, just in terms of what I need to know to be able to do what I think I'm being driven to do in this world. There's just a little bit more I want to know, not in terms of like going back to school. Everybody's like, when are you going back to get your doctor? And I was like, from the time. Oh, well, then you shouldn't have did it, Brother Cletus. Was that chicken salad?
Yeah.
So from the time I was pregnant with my first child. Oh, I didn't get pregnant with my first child. From the time I got married with Ian, and then pregnant, and well, when we got married, when you're having a baby, when you get pregnant, when you having your next baby, when you have a next baby, when you having a third baby, when you have a third baby, it's kind of like that. Everybody's like, when did you do this? When are you doing the next thing? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, I know I want to go back for my doctor, but I don't know when. You know, I don't really know when, and I don't know if it's what God wants, but I definitely know these boys got to be a little bit older before I do anything else, because it was hard. Look at my eyelash. It's really...
This video is sponsored by orange juice. Yay!
Oh, yes. We like Minute Maid orange juice. And you know we can get paid for that.
Really?
Yes. Yes, we can. Somebody told me that. So let me show you my food that I've been eating. And it's been so good because I've been losing a lot of weight. And you know, this stain right here, I didn't want to even do a video because of the stain.
Nobody even sees
And the
it.
reason why... But let me just tell you, it's in the raw right now. This is the stain. I ate just a few seconds ago my salad because I eat... In the morning, I have 1 ounce of grain, a fruit, and seriously, 1 ounce of grain, a fruit, and a protein. My favorite is just some shredded wheat and a banana and some 2% milk, which I'm trying to get down to fat free because I really don't, know how I'm gonna feel about it because I've been drinking almond milk. So anyway, whatever. But then for lunch, I do a meat, a veggie, and a salad. So a meat. Don't be grossed out, but this is so good. You have no idea. And this is the thing Spanish people eat. Again, I love my Latinas. Y'all know it. I love what they eat. I just do. And so I had this taco once. So before I tell you, I had this taco once. It was so doggone good. And they said that it was, I can't remember what's the name of the movie? It's called Caché de Res. Caché de Res. And it is really, literally, in English, beef cheeks.
Beef cheeks. Yeah.
And this is what it looks like. And what I do is I clean some of the fat off. I keep some of it. I like fatty meat. So if you don't like fatty meat, you're not going to like it. But if you like Very tender, fatty, juicy meat. It's fatty, tender, and juicy. And Spanish people love it. If you eat from those trucks and they have something that's beef, it's probably that, or a tongue, or beef tongue. Which I haven't gotten a nerve to do the beef tongue yet, which you would think, seriously, because I've had the beef intestines. I've eaten that when they cooked it. I tried doing it myself, did not come out right, was nasty. So I will not ever do that again. But I also have tasted beef tongue, but I'm not brave enough to do it on my own because I've never cooked it before. But anyway, so I'm doing beef cheeks. I clean it and I put it in the crock pot for a whole day, and then I portion that meat out for the week for myself. And the kids don't. They'll have, if I have extra, I'll give them some, but that's my meat because I look forward to eating it. It's so good. It's better than chicken.
Yes.
It's better than everything that I ever eaten. Since I have to eat boring, I have to have it because it's the most delicious, delectable thing on my bowl. So anyway, I have my beef cheeks, and I buy like 4 of these because it goes, one pack is really not a lot, and this price is good. Though, yeah, 1 second. Though this price is good because there's not a lot of meat in there, it is for one person doing a meal. Like, I wouldn't suggest you buy it you could try it, see what you think, but 1 pack is not enough for my whole 2 weeks. I have to buy 4 packs for the whole 2 weeks, or otherwise I'm coming back and
Mommy,
making it again.
Can I see something?
Yes.
I want some fat
That's so weird.
and beef cheeks and salad.
Yes, it's so good.
tomatoes.
So that's what mommy. That's what
Buy
mommy.
it now. Buy it now.
So that's what I eat. I buy my cucumbers and I make. I do this. This is easy. And that was another thing. I decided, I was like, let me make it easy for myself because I was cutting up everything, and I still do. I'll cut up my tomatoes. But anyway, I have to eat 6 ounces of salad for lunch and then 8 ounces of salad for dinner, and then I have my bananas because I really love the bananas with my shredded wheat. It's so good. It's so delicious. I don't know why it's so good, but when my mother used to buy it when we were little, I did not like it, and it was the frosted kind, and I just didn't like it. But now I totally love it with just my milk, probably because it's like cereal, like I love milk and cereal together. My kids don't, which I think is odd, but whatever. They're different. Anyway, so back to me being bougie. So I've always looked forward to just trying to do better in life. That's always been my goal, but I think I did it for the wrong reasons. Like, I always just wanted to disassociate or unidentify with my culture because of what I thought it stood for. So it wasn't I didn't like being black. I totally, ew, that's nasty, and go find the garbage, please. What is going on with y'all?
I threw it up.
Okay, where, on the floor? Or just a little bit in that cup? See, my kids know they don't throw up on floors or on bathroom floors. I'm always like, find some space to put that in, because if you know me, germaphobe, and that's another thing. Don't put that in that cart, boy. Find the trash. Here, you'll find one as long as you hold it. See, Disney World, they got a good thing going. They know every 25 feet they have a garbage can. But my Walmart and Target, they don't believe in that for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not one garbage can, and we absolutely need one right now because he's not putting that in my cart straight up and down. I'm telling you. And apparently he threw up because they're playing too hard, and he just got on eating something that probably was gross to his stomach. But again, it was canned meat. We don't eat that stuff. I guess that's my bougie, my release my inner bougie. Maybe I will be doing canned meat. I don't know. But me and my husband are almost like, seriously, we want to make sure that we feed the kids real food. That was been always the case. When I was younger, I grew up eating real food. My mother had a garden, and honestly, we were poor, and I absolutely knew it. I hear people tell stories that I was poor, but I didn't know it. I knew I was poor. We knew. Okay, we had a garden, and I didn't think that was cool at all. Excuse me, move by so I can go around. I didn't think that was cool at all because, none of my friends' parents had gardens, and I thought having a garden meant you were poor, and that's why we had all the food in the garden, because my mother couldn't afford food, right? But my mother was smart. That woman was smart. No, Aaron, we're on our way. We're on our way. Leave that man alone.
He had headphones in anyways.
Yeah. Just find it. Just find a garbage can. Ethan.
You see the true
Ethan.
October.
So anyway, I'm going from subject to subject here, but actually, it's all still the same. Bougie, and why I am releasing some of it so that way I can have my sanity, because some things I just can't can't do. Like, I'm trying to decide for the school, and I'm like, listen, I do have some criteria, but everybody's like, oh, this is an A school, this is not an A school, and this is a good school, this is a bad school. And I'm thinking, you never know what the kind of school God is going to use my kids in, or me. I remember I grew up and going to schools that weren't so good, and I ended up getting my master's degree. So apparently elementary school, it matters, but I don't think that much. I think it matters who you are and what you decide to do and how hard you're going to work. Because like at the end of the day, I mean, it really just is up to us, because I grew up in the hood too, right? And now I don't live in the hood. I actually live in a rural area, and actually that's probably like the opposite of a hood. So one of the things, and he acts like the hood is a doggone amusement park, but it's not. I mean, people who really grew up in the hood don't talk. I mean, they kind of do probably talk about it like that. Some people do. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this, that it really doesn't all matter as much as sometimes it may be you think it does. We don't always understand or know how much things really don't matter, even when we think they do. So I don't really know the statistics on it. I'm actually going to look it up. Probably I'll put it in my book, since it's something that's come up for me. I may look it up and see why most people are like, oh, it's an A school or whatever. I get it. You want your kid to be smart, yeah. I want my kids to be smart too. However, there is a time where I think I can have my kids in the best school, and I have. When we first had Ethan, I was putting Ethan in the best schools, and he was just getting bullied. I mean, by little kids. And because he could talk is how I knew about it. If he couldn't talk, I would not have known. I promise you, I would not have known, because if he couldn't talk, those things he would just not have articulated. Like, they called me poop or chocolate, or said I was this or that. Things you don't even want to repeat, coming from a child's mouth.
Mommy, can I say something?
Yes. He embarrassed me once on here.
Mommy, I wasn't gonna say something. Can I have this, please?
No, you can't. You want me to go to this register?
I'm gonna put it back.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna go.